And hello to a new video. Today let's talk about the trend rider and how to use the trend rider. So the trend rider, as I explained in a previous video, it is usually best used as a supporting indicator that helps get you into trades and also helps stay in trades. And what I do is, because I call myself something like a new trend following or early trend following trader, I look for turning points where the market goes from one direction into the next. So for example, here we were in a clear uptrend, and then I saw signs that the market was reversing here. Very clear signs. Obviously here we have our highest point, then we made a lower high, and then I saw that the market was breaking here a previous support area. I was waiting for the momentum finder to confirm. You can see first it went from green to turning black, and at the end of the video I show you how to adjust the colors for the dark theme. And then I was waiting out the first consolidation and the trend rider turned red when it broke a previous low. So this is a very good confirmation. You can see that here we have our first leg downside. That's a little bit too early to enter usually into a trade. You're just calling a top, but then you can see the market moved sideways. And then on the next breakout below the previous swing low, a good trend following confirmation. We are still getting in very close to the top. So getting a good reward to risk ratio. The background changed red together with the trend rider momentum study, and you can see the market then completely tanked and sold off. How do you then set a target? You can either choose a price action target. So for example, here was a very important previous support area, or you can stay in the trade until the market is breaking a previous high and then turning around into the opposite direction, which was here. You can see that up until this point the market just moved lower and made lower lows and lower highs, but here then we started turning around after we bounced off the level. So there are different ways how you could use take profit on that. Let's take a look at the CAD yen, also very interesting this time. Let's take a look at the current long setup. So we were obviously in a downtrend, as the trend rider also confirmed. Very strong red momentum here, very strong bearish momentum, and then here we slowly start turning around. And as I said in a previous video with the trend rider, I recommend using it for breakout confirmation. So in this case I was looking at this, call it a wedge or a triangle. We made higher lows, we had this resistance, and then here we broke above this previous high the first time. The trend rider turned green together with the momentum study. The price didn't take off, so either you had to cut your loss here or you were just holding on. And then here was the second entry. Oops, it was the next one actually. Here is when the market then decided and made a decisive move higher. A very good retest here at this previous area. So the trend rider turned green, the momentum study turned green, and then now is the market is still going higher, so you could still hold the trade and then either wait until the market is giving you the reversal signs, or look for a hard take profit target, which could be one of those support and resistance areas here on the way. So for now you can just stay in the trade as the trend rider shows you. It is still bullish momentum. Obviously we're pushing higher very strongly, and the momentum and the trend rider is designed to also trade with give you confidence, because staying in trades, as we all know, is not the easiest thing. If you see that you have unrealized profits, they go up and down, but if you see that the trend rider is supporting your trading idea still, then you are good to go. The US dollar CAD, this is my trade of the week. I took it as the trend rider suggested. You can see that we were in a clear uptrend. So here we moved higher, then here we topped out, and then we started to move lower. I was waiting until the momentum finder and the trend rider turned red. So here we have the double top, then here we have then our swing low, and you can see here was a lot of confluence between those lows here and those areas. So it's a little bit of a zone, and then the trend rider gave two signals. Here was the first one where we have the first background turn red, but as I always suggest, you wait for the momentum study to also give you a confirmation. So only if the background and the momentum study are pointing in the same direction, you are good to go. And you can see here on the previous uptrend, this happened right here. You don't catch the absolute top or the absolute bottom, but what you take or the safe in between. I took my exit based on a supply area or demand in this case, which is located in this region. And you can see for now we are bouncing. The momentum finder is still red, so if you are just using a momentum finder without a fixed target, you were still good to go. You could still hold the trade, but I chose a hard target, and that's how you could use this as well. So let me show you how you can adjust the colors for the dark theme on TradingView. So you can open the settings here first on the momentum study, and what I do is that I just put color 6 to 0 opacity. Oops, let me move it into the frame. Okay, so here is 0, and it's also the black color, and then you will see that it adapts nicely. And for the chart study, what you can do as well, the color 2 I set to black, and then for color 1 and 2 I choose a very dark red, and the opacity, you can see it is out of the frame. Let me move it in. The opacity is at 24, so it's not that bright. And for color 0, I chose a dark green and also set the opacity to a low value. And that's then how it applies to the dark theme. Of course, you can also set it as your default theme. So what you do is then just click on default and set as default, and then you can use the same template across all your dark themes. And with that, have fun with the Trend Rider and see you in the next video.